Adolf Hitler was born on April 20th, 1889, in Braunau am Inn, a small town in Austria-Hungary, now Austria. He was the fourth of 6 children born to Alois Hitler, a customs officer, and Clara Pölzl, his third wife. Hitler's early life was marked by strict discipline from his father and deep affection from his mother. As a child, he showed interest in art and architecture, but struggled academically, often clashing with teachers and authority figures. His dream of becoming a painter led him to apply twice to the Vienna Academy of Fine Arts, but he was rejected both times. Between 1909 and 1913, he lived a difficult life in Vienna, where he experienced poverty, developed strong German nationalist beliefs, and began forming anti-Semitic and anti-Marxist ideas that would later define his political career. In 1913, Hitler moved to Munich, Germany. When World War I broke out in 1914, he volunteered to serve in the German army. He fought on the Western Front as a soldier in the Bavarian Infantry Regiment, earning several decorations for bravery, including the Iron Cross, First Class. The war had a profound effect on him. He was temporarily blinded by a gas attack in 1918 and was deeply disheartened by Germany's defeat. Hitler believed that Germany had been betrayed by politicians, Jews, and communists, a false idea known as the stab-in-the-back myth.
After the war, Hitler joined the German Workers' Party, DAP, in 1919, which soon became the National Socialist German Workers' Party, NSDAP, or Nazi Party. He quickly rose to prominence as a powerful speaker and propagandist, promoting nationalism, racism, and anti-Semitism. In 1923, Hitler attempted to overthrow the Bavarian government in the Beer Hall Putsch, but the coup failed and he was arrested. During his imprisonment, he wrote Mein Kampf, My Struggle, outlining his ideology of Aryan racial superiority, hatred of Jews, and plans for German expansion. By the early 1930s, the Great Depression and widespread economic hardship allowed Hitler to gain mass support. In 1933, he was appointed Chancellor of Germany, and soon after he established a totalitarian dictatorship, eliminating opposition and consolidating his control. Once in power, Hitler pursued policies that drastically reshaped Germany. He rebuilt the military, expanded the economy through state projects, and used intense propaganda to promote loyalty to the Nazi regime. In 1939, Hitler's invasion of Poland triggered World War II. Over the next few years, Nazi Germany conquered much of Europe. However, Hitler's rule was marked by brutal oppression, censorship, and widespread atrocities, including the Holocaust, in which around 6 million Jews and millions of others, Roma people, disabled individuals, political opponents, and others, were systematically murdered. As the war turned against Germany, especially after the failed invasion of the Soviet Union and the D-Day invasion by Allied forces, Hitler became increasingly isolated and paranoid. By April 1945, Allied troops were closing in on Berlin. On April 30th, 1945, Adolf Hitler committed suicide in his underground bunker alongside his longtime companion, Eva Braun, whom he had married a day earlier. His body was later discovered and burned by his staff. Germany surrendered shortly afterward on May 8, 1945, marking the end of the war in Europe. Adolf Hitler's dictatorship left an enduring mark on history. His actions led to the deaths of tens of millions and caused unprecedented destruction across Europe. The Holocaust remains one of humanity's darkest chapters. Hitler's life is often studied as a warning about the dangers of extremism, dictatorship, propaganda, and prejudice. His story continues to remind the world of the catastrophic consequences of hatred and unchecked power.